I'm going to show you how to draw a self-portrait in the style of Tim Burton. First, don't forget to write your name and code on the back of your paper with a pencil. First, you're going to get this idea sheet with different nose, head, mouth, and eye ideas. And I started by drawing kind of like a V-shaped head. Remember, this doesn't have to look exactly like you. We're drawing ourselves in the style of Tim Burton. And then after I drew my head, I drew my neck really long and skinny because a lot of his characters have really long, skinny necks. And then I drew like a little U at the bottom to show the end of the neck and the start of the shirt. And then I drew my hairline. Now my hairline isn't gonna look the same as yours, so make sure you pay attention to the hair ideas that you're also gonna get. I drew some ears, and then I drew 2 circles for eyes, again using the idea sheet that I had. And then my little pupils are going to be really tiny, because again, that's what Tim Burton characters look like. And then I drew the nose, and then I drew the bridge of the nose. Now I actually didn't like the bridge of my nose later on, so I decided to erase it. Remember, it's okay to erase things or change things if you don't like them. And then I drew a mouth, a pretty small one, because a lot of Tim Burton characters have really small mouths. And then I went ahead and drew my hair, so I just started at the top over the hairline and drew this kind of rainbow shape because I have straighter hair. But if you have curly hair, you could draw a wave, or if you're a boy, you would obviously draw it shorter. I usually, for boys, do like more of a zigzag hairline. And then I'm going to add some extra details like eyelashes and eyebrows, and I also added some lines in my hair for texture, like this. I did some at the top, some in the middle. Again, it's up to you how you want to draw your hair. Once I'm satisfied with my drawing, I'm going to trace it with a black colored pencil, not a Sharpie. You should use a black colored pencil. And then now I'm going to start adding some highlights and shadows. So I'm obviously going to do the shadows with a black colored pencil. Now it's kind of tricky to remember which parts of your face should have a shadow, but think about some darkened areas of your face. So I'm like talking about under the neck, under the eyes. Usually cast a shadow because your eyes cast a shadow. And then usually on the sides of the nose, you'll find a shadow under your hairline, underneath your ears, sometimes under the part of your head where your hair and your head connect, so kind of like this area. So just do your best guess. I will try to have some examples on the board for you. I'm just going to continue to add more black, and then I usually like to smudge it out with my finger so the lines aren't as harsh. And don't be afraid to add too much black, but you obviously don't want to overdo it. And then I'm going to use a white colored pencil to add some highlights. So a couple highlighted areas would be your eyes, the whites of your eyes, the tip of your nose, the apples of your cheeks, so like the big kind of puffier area of your cheeks. And then also some highlights in your hair. So sometimes when light reflects your hair, it can get shiny, so I added some white colored pencil in my hair as well. And then your lips could also have a highlight too. I'm going to finish up adding some shadows and highlights to my self-portrait. And then if you would like, you could also add some spooky elements to your portrait. So like a cobweb or spiders to make it look older, more spooky, like Tim Burton. And then here is my finished portrait. And then here is another one I made a couple of years ago. Have fun.